In this video we're looking at cumulative frequency graphs. So we've got an example where the women's marathon at 2008 Olympics and they've grouped the data of their finishing times. So we're going to construct a table and then a graph. So we can see that in the first part there were 8 people that finished within 2 hours 26 and 2 hours 28, right through to the 6 that did it between 2 hours 48 and 2 hours 56. A cumulative frequency table looks a little bit like this. You roll your first value over and then you will add that value with a 3 to get 11, and then 11 added to 9 gives me 20. 20 added with 11, 31. 31 with 12, 43. 43 with 7, 50. 50 with 5, 55, and so on. So we can follow that right through, and we can see that there are 69 people that competed in total. So if we added up how many different scores there were, this would come to 69 competitors, and that's reflected by the end. So a cumulative frequency table and graph means that it is increasing as it goes. So you can see that it's going from 8 right up to that 69. So what would that look like on a graph? Well, what I've got is my cumulative frequency table, and here's the graph that has been pre-prepared. To construct your graph, on the vertical axis we have the number of competitors, and on the horizontal axis we have time. So 8, I can see that there were 8 people that took about 2 hours 28. So I always put in this value. How many were less than 2 hours 26? 0. So that's my first point. And then I'll put in my points as I go through. So there were 50 people that took between, well, up to 2 hours 38. So 2 hours 38, I put that on the graph. So 50 people here. All right. So we plot all of our points, and then you will draw your line. Now we try and keep it curved because we know that these aren't going to be linear lines, straight lines. So they're non-linear. It's going to be a curve, so you can capture that in this graph. Then you can read off your values. Now this one has got 69 different values, but the median is going to be the middle between 69 and 0, so it's going to be the 37th value. So to find out what the median time was, I would go from the middle of the graph, draw a line across until I hit it, and drop it straight down. And that would tell me how long the competitors took, so the median time that the competitors took. You can do the same with the upper quartile and the lower quartile as well. So the 75th value for the upper quartile and the 25th for the lower quartile. That's how you draw a cumulative frequency graph. Note that it's always going to get bigger